For a long time, humanity has sought ways to alter its perception, to momentarily escape reality. But what if I told you that one of the most common substances in our society is actually a veil that clouds consciousness? Alcohol has been celebrated in rituals, feasts, and ceremonies since ancient civilizations. It has been considered an elixir of the gods, a key to euphoria, but also a silent trap. Because behind every glass, there's a mystery that few dare to question. Its hidden history dates back to alchemy, hermetic texts, and the teachings of ancient spiritual masters. Some say its true purpose isn't pleasure, but disconnection, a tool to weaken the will, lower vibration, and fragment the soul. What if alcohol wasn't just a physical substance, but a spiritual interference agent? And what if its mass consumption had a darker purpose than we imagine? In this video, we'll dive into the hidden truth of alcohol, exploring its mystical origins, its effects on the energy field, and its relationship with human consciousness. We'll analyze what esoteric texts, shamanic traditions, and the wise men of antiquity really knew about this substance. Because what you'll discover today might change forever the way you see the substance. Alcohol has been much more than a simple drink. Its presence in ancient civilizations is undeniable, but its true meaning has been distorted over time. In antiquity, the Egyptians offered it in rituals to their gods. The Greeks associated it with Dionysus, the god of ecstasy and madness, while in Babylon, it was considered a divine gift, but only for those initiates who knew its secrets. However, in the esoteric world, alcohol wasn't seen simply as a recreational substance. In medieval alchemy, the word alcohol came from alcohol, a black powder used in transformation processes, but it also had another meaning, the spirit that devours the body. Alchemists knew that certain substances could alter the balance between mind and soul. For them, the great work wasn't about temporary pleasure, but the purification of the human essence. Alcohol, far from being a tool of illumination, was considered an element that separated the spirit from the body, breaking the connection with the higher self. But that's not all. If we look at Eastern spiritual traditions, we find similar warnings. In Buddhism, the fifth precept states that consuming intoxicants clouds the mind and blocks the path to awakening. In Hinduism, the Vedic scriptures mention soma, a sacred drink used in rituals, but make it clear that ordinary alcohol only leads to ignorance and chaos. And then there's Islam, where the Quran warns that alcohol is a work of Satan, a means to divert humans from the path of truth. Even in Christianity, though wine appears in the Bible, many sects have condemned its abuse, claiming it weakens the soul and leaves the individual vulnerable to external influences. I ask you, if so many spiritual traditions have warned about alcohol consumption, could there be hidden knowledge that's been ignored or deliberately suppressed? And not only that, why in so many cultures is alcohol linked to loss of control? Why do people, when drunk, lose their will and do things they'd never do sober? Let me know your opinion in the comments. Do you think alcohol is just a recreational substance, or is there something more behind its use? We'll explore the hidden effects of alcohol on the energy field and its impact on consciousness. What you'll discover might change your perception of this drink forever. Most people believe alcohol only affects the body and mind, but what they don't know is that its effects go far beyond the physical. From an energetic perspective, everything in the universe vibrates at a certain frequency. High emotions like love, gratitude, and peace resonate at high vibrations, while fear, anger, and attachment generate dense energies that can affect our auric field. This is where alcohol comes in. Every time someone drinks, their energy field begins to drop. It's like a thick fog covers their consciousness, weakening their connection to intuition and their higher self. That's why, after a night of excess, many people feel an emptiness, an inexplicable tiredness, or even a deep sadness they can't explain. But this is just the beginning. In many mystical traditions, it's said that alcohol opens portals in the astral body, leaving our energy exposed to external influences. In simpler terms, when we drink too much, our natural protection weakens, and we can attract low-vibration entities. This is why, in many cultures, alcoholic drinks are called spirits. Coincidence? Or did the ancients know that by consuming these substances, We're literally opening our energy to forces we don't understand. Here's something unsettling. Why do so many people experience personality changes when they drink? Why do some lose control and do things they'd never do sober? Why, in possession rituals of certain cultures, is alcohol used as a means to invoke entities? It's not a coincidence. Some shamans and mystics claim that in extreme drunkenness, the body becomes an empty vessel, allowing external forces to influence the person. How many times have you heard someone say, "I don't remember anything I did last night," as if their consciousness had been displaced by something else? If you've ever felt an energetic void or a drastic change after drinking, tell me in the comments. Do you think alcohol affects only the body, or is there something deeper behind it? We'll also see how alcohol blocks spiritual awakening, the activation of the third eye, and how it can delay the soul's evolutionary process. In the Hermetic tradition, it's taught that, as within, so without. What happens in our body and mind reflects what occurs on subtler levels of our existence. When a person consumes large amounts of alcohol, their energy field doesn't just weaken, it fractures. This fragmentation allows dense emotions, negative thoughts, and external energies to take control. This is where the concept of soul fragmentation comes in. Many spiritual traditions hold that when a person goes through traumatic experiences or loses control of their consciousness, their spiritual essence fragments. In shamanism, this is known as soul loss, and alcohol has been identified as one of the main causes of this disconnection. Have you ever felt completely different after a night of excess, as if you weren't yourself, as if your energy had changed? This could be the result of a crack in your energy field. Now stop for a moment and think about this. Why do modern societies normalize alcohol consumption if so many ancestral cultures warned about its spiritual effects? It's not a coincidence that elites and power systems promote its widespread use. A conscious human being with elevated energy and a clear mind is hard to manipulate. On the other hand, an intoxicated society, disconnected from its essence, is easily controllable. If alcohol is just a recreational substance, why does it so deeply affect perception, energy, and consciousness? The ancient wise ones knew that humans aren't just body and mind, but a channel of energy in constant interaction with the universe. Our thoughts, emotions, and habits shape the vibration we emit, determining our connection to higher planes. And this is where alcohol dangerously interferes. Blockage of the third eye and disconnection from intuition. The third eye, or Ajna chakra, is the center of elevated perception, the portal to spiritual vision and intuition. In many cultures, it's represented as the all-seeing eye, the symbol of connection with hidden truth. But alcohol blocks it. When a person drinks frequently, their third eye dims, leading to loss of mental clarity and discernment, lack of intuition, and difficulty perceiving subtle energies. The confusion, anxiety, or emptiness felt after drinking is like a fog covering inner vision, disconnecting the person from their true essence and making them more dependent on external stimuli. Why do so many people feel like they forget who they are after drinking? Why did ancient mystics practice absolute sobriety to achieve enlightenment? It's not a coincidence. Loss of vital energy and soul fragmentation. In esoteric traditions, the human energy body is a vibrational field imbalance. Every emotion, action, and thought affects the integrity of this field. Alcohol acts as an energetic solvent. When a person gets drunk, their vital energy scatters, weakening the cord connecting them to their higher self. That's why many experience mental blackouts after drinking, and why the day after a binge, they feel weak and inexplicably empty. Some shamanic traditions even speak of soul fragmentation, a process where, by losing control of the body, consciousness fractures and part of the vital energy detaches. Could this be why alcohol is a key element in possession rituals? Tell me in the comments. Have you ever felt alcohol strangely alters your energy? Have you felt disconnection or emptiness after drinking? The karmic effect of alcohol, energetic prison. In the vision of karma, every action leaves a mark on our vibrational field. Under alcohol's influence, people can create karmic ties that must be balanced in this life or the next. What if alcohol isn't just a habit, but a karmic cycle that traps the soul in stagnation? Spiritual scriptures teach that the path to enlightenment requires clarity, presence, and self-mastery. How can we evolve if a substance pulls us away from our consciousness? And what if alcohol is just one of many mechanisms designed to keep humanity asleep? Next, we'll explore ways to restore energy, free the body from alcohol's impact, and reconnect with higher consciousness. If alcohol has weakened your energy, clouded your intuition, or caused disconnection, there are ways to restore your vibrational field and regain balance. Here are 3 effective methods used for centuries by spiritual traditions to cleanse the energy body from alcohol's impact. 1. Energetic fasting and body detox. Ancient wisdom schools taught that the body's purity reflects the soul's purity. Conscious fasting helps eliminate accumulated toxins and restore the flow of vital energy. What to do? Do a 24-hour fast with water or detoxifying infusions. Dandelion, milk thistle, and nettle. Pair it with deep breathing, pranayama, to oxygenate the body and unblock chakras. Benefit: releases physical and energetic toxins, raising your natural vibration. 2. Auric field cleansing with salt and sacred herbs. Shamans and healers have used purification baths to release dense energies. Alcohol leaves a vibrational imprint on the aura, weakening your space. Benefit: dissolves energetic blockages and restores auric protection. Now that we've explored the hidden truth about alcohol, its impact on the energy field and consciousness, and methods to restore balance, it's time for final reflection. Alcohol isn't just a recreational substance. It's a tool that can disconnect us from our essence, lower our vibration, and weaken our will. From ancient civilizations to esoteric traditions, there have always been warnings about its use. But in the modern world, these warnings have been ignored or ridiculed. The question is, why? Why is something that reduces mental clarity so socially accepted? And what would happen if more people woke up and decided to reclaim their energetic power? This isn't about fear or prohibition. It's about awareness, about choosing wisely what we allow into our body, mind, and energy. Each of us is responsible for our spiritual path. Every choice we make shapes our vibration, our connection to truth, and our evolution. Now tell me in the comments, do you think alcohol is just another substance? Or does it really have a hidden effect on consciousness? Have you felt changes in your energy after drinking? If you want more content on ancestral wisdom, esoteric knowledge, and spiritual awakening, subscribe and hit the bell so we can keep exploring together the mysteries hidden for centuries. Share this knowledge with someone who you think needs to hear it. Maybe this information will reach someone at the perfect moment. See you in the next video. Keep exploring, keep awakening,